his face. I just don't see how a hatchet by itself is good enough.
Man, isn't that the Han term? Hatchet?
It is.
I'm gonna say quelling blade.
It looks like a hatchet, so that's what I always think of.
Okay. I think if you're C-Deck, you actually have to.
Oh, well, Fear! He's gonna be going down to the top lane. Oh, barely just managing to pick up that kill towards the tail end of it. Garter setting it up with the long-range Fisher. Fear just hung around a little bit too long, and C-Deck, I think this is one of the biggest things that we've seen out of the group stage in order to deal with Evil Geniuses. You gotta try and shut down some of their side laners, like we saw earlier, right? When eHome were playing up against Evil Geniuses, they first tried to deal with Sumail in the first game, but that didn't actually work out. So instead, they actually let Sumail do what he wants and started putting pressure on the side lanes. It was Universe that was really shut down by eHome.
I actually think that's I was just about to say, I think that's the strategy here, is that when you play against EG, in my opinion, no matter what, Sumail has a good game. Like, he's just the type of player that'll snowball. He plays the type of hero that'll snowball back into the game. All he needs is 1 or 2 kill streaks, and then he's fine. I actually think the better heroes to go for and kill, and PPD at top is going to get engaged on, but he should be okay.
Yeah, Flat Cannon's are already down, so.
I just think that it's Fear and Universe. If you can minimize their impact, just lower the amount of farm that they get, and just make the lanes difficult for them. I think that these are the 2 heroes on EG that you want to shut down as much as possible. Like, if Clinks doesn't get a good start, C-Deck can apply so much pressure with the heroes that they have. They've got a Visage, they've got an Earthshaker. Those 2 nukes alone can almost kill them. Right. So if you're C-Deck, you just want to be able to put pressure onto the Clinks. The Tusk isn't having the best game because he had a lane against Darkseer that was constantly ion shelling, and I think you just accept that Sumail's going to have a good game. Because if he solo kills your mid and he's got 27 CS, he's just going to win this lane. Like, it's not winnable at this point. They're rotating his support and allowing the Bloodseeker to just pure jungle, and I think this is a better move than trying to challenge him. Like, he's probably going to be disruptive, but as long as you can shut out the Clinks during this time, you're going to be fine. Because there's going to be a point where Fear gets his Soul Ring and a Deso, and then he just goes around the map 3-shotting people on C-Deck. So it's important that they tempo control him early to delay that timing as much as you possibly can.
Right. You want to expand a little bit on Shiki's mid Bloodseeker that is now jungling. Obviously, he's probably kind of just been forced into this, but the general idea, most of the time we see safe lane Bloodseekers pick up like level 6 and then full-time jungle. It's a little bit different with a mid Bloodseeker. What advantages do you really see? Hold up. Top lane aggressive. He's going to be dove down. The suicide is there, plus the mine, and AUI will be able to pick up the kill in the gyrocopter.
That is so irritating to play against.
Yep.
He's just got to be frustrated more than anything. You can't really do anything about that if you're